Nick, in terms of how you measure your performance, a lot of brands, I won't name them, a lot of listeners will be familiar with different frameworks behind monitoring and measuring performance. So leaving aside the metaverse, your bread and butter partnering with Lazada and Shopee and Tokopedia, Amazon throughout the region, how do you ultimately measure your success online?
I think there are two ways ultimately where we are measuring that. I mean, one thing is, how can we help our customers actually to grow? And how can we build penetration in categories? So, let's take one example, which is air fryer, which I think has been one of the top hashtagged products in the last 2 years, in particular with the pandemic and this need to cook at home, and then also during COVID, I think the other phrase was, did you get fit or did you get fat? So eating at home, eating healthily at home has been a big trend, and air fryer has been a part of that. Yet still, penetration is extremely low. And while it might be 20% in some countries or 30% in others, it may only be 5% or 7% in a number of geographies across APAC. So we'll then look at, from a consumer willingness to purchase, we do research a lot on, would you like to buy this type of product, and when do you plan to purchase it, in the next 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 6 months. And that allows us then to size the market. And then we see it really as our role, together with our key retail partners, online, offline, omni-channel, wherever, to drive the penetration of the overall category and help more consumers to bring this great innovation into their homes. Then obviously, as the leader and as the inventor of a product such as air fryer, we want to maintain that leadership role, and therefore, we would like to be aspired as the brand to have by consumers, and therefore you look also at market share, you look also at average order value, you look at your conversion statistics. So all of those metrics are, from that perspective, lagging indicators of the competitiveness of your offering, or the superiority of offering, and ideally being the brand of choice. And I think in this metaverse that we are going towards, where switching between brands, I think, is actually one of the hottest topics. It's barriers to entry in digital commerce are extremely low, as long as, of course, you have the capabilities and competencies in-house to do it. But you can acquire those relatively simply, and therefore it's very easy for other brands to enter segments and to compete in some technological areas. So the key then is really your brand preference, and looking at that as a leading indicator of the health of your brand, the health of your business going forward. So I think those are the key metrics we really look at for success. Right. I think internally also, we look a lot at our own people. We look at engagement. We want to know that our people believe that we're on the right track, that the culture we have in the company is also the right one. So it's not a specific KPI linked to digital commerce, but we see it as a health KPI for, are we doing the right things? Do our people believe in it? Are they engaged and are they involved? And are they going to be with us on this journey?